detecting channel that I'm hosting. And typically I'll be doing these metal detecting live streams in real life, out and about at night with, with my metal detector and doing a little coin hunting. But you may hear some of it in the background. There's some thunderstorms. We got some hail, potential tornadoes here in the next few days. So yours truly is going to be boxed in and tied up with, well, these thunderstorms. So that said, I just wanted to just get together with y'all and maybe talk a little, let's talk metal detecting. Okay. So while we're waiting for folks to join in, just to recap some of the stuff I'm going to talk about this round, I was going to talk about the machine that I'm using, the pinpointer, and some of the other gear. I've done this before, but I figured, hey, do it again since we can't be, yours truly can't be out there detecting. I mean, this is prime time coming, where I like going and doing some coin hunting in the evenings. But unfortunately, that has not been the case because we got this thunderstorm rolling through. All right. I think that the hail hit earlier. We may get another round coming in here, another hour or so. But hey, that said, we can have a little tasty seltzer here and talk about metal detecting. So let's start out with, well, I tagged some products. So I'm using the Hollyland Mark II so I can move around and talk with y'all, stay engaged. And then I've got the Pro Pointer that I keep using over the course of these past few years, doing a little detecting. Okay, so because it's raining and it's thundering and whatnot, figured let's just talk metal detecting. So the machine that I've been using for these coin hunts, the evening coin hunt, has been the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus right here. And I have since switched out the stock coil that it comes with right here. You can see it's much bigger. And I switched out with the SP24 Nocta coil right here. Still stays waterproof. I probably could take it out in the rain there, but don't really want to be out in a thunderstorm. Don't want to get struck by lightning. Let's not press our luck, if you know what I mean. And the machine, main thing I wanted to talk about from a machine standpoint is from my old Fisher 1225X that I got back here. That's a 40-year-old metal detector. This one has capability of collapsing fairly easy with just a clip versus the other one had a collet ring. And then it has target ID, a sensitivity, notch capability, volume control, the things that I didn't have on the other machine. And I do like being able to see whatever the target may be. Oh, we got some folks joining. Hello, Ten Lee. How's it going? All right. And so normally at this time I'd be out there doing some coin hunting, but it's not the case today. And how do I do this coin hunting? Let's show you real quick. Here's the gear that I like using. I repurposed a tool belt from AWP. And all I mainly do, let me go and step back so you can see, is just a leather belt right here, and I'll just flip it around, throw it around my waist, keep it fairly loose, and I have it right here on my hip, ready to rock. All right, I like that too. Okay, yeah, I like it too. And some of the key things you definitely want to make sure when it comes to coin hunting at night, I use this USB-C rechargeable headlamp, okay, from Fox LE, okay. And the main reason why I use it is because I went ahead and took off the strap that makes it a headlamp, and I'll take it and just flip it over my head, come back around, and I'll put it right here at my waist. And at this point, I hit the button, and right here, I can adjust. And this whole time, when you see me do the detecting, I'll have a neck harness on. My phone's right here, so I can engage with you guys and at the same time continue on and metal detect, okay? And because I got everything handy, my tool belt here, I can grab my trowel, Grab the pin pointer. Okay, everything's handy. The other thing that I really would suggest is get you some knee pads, because yours truly will detect, and what will happen is I'll drop down to one knee. Okay. All right. Howdy, howdy. I see some folks joining. Hey, thanks for joining. Just talking a little metal detecting. Yours truly can't be out there this evening because it's raining right now. And just to describe how it usually goes is I'll have my Android phone. This is the one that I'm using right here that for this stream on this neck harness. It's facing down, and I'm just detecting away. And as soon as I get a hit, you'll usually see me bend down. What's happening is I'm going down on one knee like so. I'm taking the detector, laying it off to the side, typically behind me, because it will interfere with the Pro Pointer. Okay, and this is that Garrett Pro Pointer, and I'll set it on here. That does have a little stand that I can keep handy right here. All right, so it just lays here. One thing with the SP24 coil, that narrow coil versus the larger coil that it came with, it'll tend to flop over on me. So make sure you pay attention to that. Okay. All right. That's the folks joining. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? All right. Other things. Okay. The other reason why I like using this tool belt, repurpose. I mean, normally you would hang like your tape measure here, your hammer here. I mean, lo and behold, this thing fits easy right in there. This Pro Pointer fits perfectly. Has these slots for your screwdrivers and whatnot. So I just repurposed these EpiPen holders. And what you'll do is, or what you'll hear when I'm talking about, I'm putting this in the coin slot right here. I'm putting this in the jewelry slot. And I'm putting something here because I don't really know what it is, but I'm going to keep it and just check it later. And then back here, right in this little pocket here in the front, that's where I throw in all the trash. So just at the end of the trip, I'll just dump everything over into the trash can. All right. And then, let's see, I do keep an extra flashlight. This is the one that I actually used before till I got this Fox Ellie right here. Okay. And have a trowel. In the case of a trowel, because I'm digging in playgrounds with mulch, I've got a little pointy, kind of slightly sharpened, allows me to dig really quickly through the mulch. Works also great with sod, and building your little plug around it. And then the other thing is it doesn't look like a weapon. The other thing that I noticed is some of the other metal detecting tools have some serrations. It looks like a little Rambo knife. Instead, this just looks like I'm out doing a little gardening. All right. But that said, when you do get a trowel, make sure you get one with a sturdy one-piece handle. All right. This is all one piece with a little rubber handle on it from Cutco. Fairly expensive, but I said to make another. My wife told me I can have this one in her toolkit. She's not using it, or in her garden set. But I did have an older one. In fact, I just still keep it in my pickup. A aluminum handled one that I got for like $9.99 at one of the box stores. The only reason why I kind of retired is I ended up chipping it off here. A chunk of it came off, and it wasn't because I was metal detecting. It was, I think I got stuck somewhere, and I was using it to dig out my tires from the mud and whatnot, and I hooked into something that just kind of jammed it. All right. Appreciate those that are liking and subscribing. Really like the support, or appreciate the support. It's been very nice having you guys checking out the live streams. I will be out there tonight, but I have this weather to contend with. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put this up, and let's shift over to some of the questions that I've gotten related to what have I found. So what I typically do for the year, I'll just keep everything all in like a Ziploc bag or this little money bag thing that I have. And what I do there is I'll keep it for the year, and then at the end of the year I'll recap what I found and call out what is my best find that for that particular year. Oh, let me turn this off. Okay, and yeah. So what I'll do right now is just do a little quick recap and just show you what I found so far, metal detecting these playgrounds and parks that we have in the area. All right, and some folks had asked why the playgrounds and parks. Well, I don't live near a beach, and if I go to the local lakes, the Corps Engineer lakes require permits, and you also have to check out and show them what you found so they can verify that it's not a relic or something. So bummer there, just an extra step of bureaucracy that I prefer to forego. And that's why I hit these little tot lots and playgrounds, mainly at night, because you get the whole place to yourself. All right. You can just kind of, you can metal detect in peace and do live streams and whatnot. And if I don't go in the early morning, or if I don't go in the evening, I'll go early morning at first light, so that again I have the whole place to myself. All right, let's make an adjustment here. All right, and let's see if I can show you what I found so far this year. Okay, so let's go with this bag. All right. Okay, actually, let's go with the coins. So far in 2026, I found a number of Clad pennies back in here. Okay, show you. A bunch of Clad pennies, right? And it's a mix of different pennies, all beat up and whatnot. Okay, you can see some are kind of crusted and everything. So far, I've almost filled up one of these dime things. Okay, about halfway through. Let's see, I got one wheat penny. Almost got another deal of nickels or quarters stacked right here. Oh, wait a minute. I got them flip-flop. Oh, can you hear that thunder out in the background? That's some thunder. I need to flip-flop this. I put quarters in the nickel deal. All right. And these are all ones that I found metal detecting this year. So I'm almost got another deal, roll of quarters here. Right there. And then got a deal of nickels here also. Let's see. So that was pretty much it on the Clad coin side. Going into some of the other finds, and I'm just showing you what I got so far this year. So January, February into March. Okay. Got this Hot Wheel, right? Hot Wheel. Got another Hot Wheel. This one is Hot Wheels with like a Tabasco fiery thing on it. Okay. And then found a watch right here, little kid watch. It was wet, I think, or it rained the day before, so it doesn't work. But I found it. This one I found pretty recently. This is some kind of mini spoon thing that I think, maybe used for some other activities. Let's see. All right. Found a few. Let's see. Wow, it's hitting hard. Got some big thunder out there. All right, I got a 50-cent euro. Okay. 50-cent euro. I got a Canadian penny. Okay. And then a fake pirate doubloon. All right. All found in these playgrounds and whatnot. Okay. All right. Let's go to, let's see. Oh, here we go. All right. found a guitar key right here. Found a key, and then I found a little Allen wrench right here. All right, what am I doing? Playgrounds, I'm metal detecting. Okay, and I go at night or I go early morning when no one else is there. All right. Okay. And then, let's see. These are ones that I separated from the rest. Like here's a little never give up deal here. Okay. This one was just from this past weekend. A Hello Kitty little pendant deal. Here's a ring thing. Okay. It's plated. Let's see. Another kitty thing here. Some charms and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. Okay. It's pretty cool here. Let me see if I can. It's tough to see if I can do a better deal here. Yeah, right there. All right. And then other stuff found is let's see. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff. Just a mix of a whole bunch of other things. Okay. Little mood ring, pin, some whatever dealies right here. And these I'm not sure what they are, so I just kind of put them all in one deal. All right, but you can see there's a good amount of stuff in there. I wouldn't say any of this is real, but you know, I just mainly keep them for now. Then I'll store them in another collection deal. Okay. All right, and then I did get, let's see, some other Clad coins from last year, as well as a little Swiss Army knife. Okay. That was pretty cool. And then I kept this cash here. All right. Because what I did was I cashed in some Clad coins that I had from last year. Came out to like 40 bucks. And I cashed them in and took $20 of it. And I played some of these scratchers right here. And these didn't hit, but 3 of them hit, and it totaled $111. So I added that to my break-even quest since I found the coins that was able to get me the scratchers and therefore metal detecting. All right. Then, let's see. I keep in a Ziploc bag separate from everything else because these are the ones that I think are worth something, or at least I believe maybe worth something. Okay. And let's see. I'll start out with, I would say, this one. I'm not sure. I mean, it's more jewelry looking stuff or whatever, little pendant deal. All right. Looks really cool. I don't think it's really like precious jewelry, expensive, but I thought it looked cool, so I put it in the goodie pile. Okay. I found a best friend's half of a pendant right here. Best friends. Okay. So there's another half somewhere. And then I found this ring that I believe is heavier than your normal, not ring, but earring. And I think this one may be gold. Okay. It's pretty heavy. Okay. And then going into my top 3 finds this year, I would say number 3 is one of these, looks like a men's wedding ring, the black kind right here, platinum, I guess. All right. And then next one is a sterling silver ring with some kind of white stone. All right. And this one I found at night right off the bat after the first pass of the swing sets. All right. So that was pretty cool. And then I'm calling it my number one for 2026 is this amethyst and gold with diamonds pendant. And I haven't got it appraised yet just because I don't want to jinx the moment, but it is definitely came in at the 47s, and that typically means 10 karat or so. And that's what that is right there. Oh, pretty. Right there. Okay. That would be my 2026 best find for this year so far. Okay. So with that, that was a recap of the year to date. Still got more to do. Plan on doing more of these metal detecting live streams in real life, just so you can get a feel for what it's like to go metal detecting in, well, not so, well, it's not a beach or anything. It's these playgrounds and parks and whatnot, because that's where I'm limited to. If there was a beach here, believe me, I would be over there. When I lived over there in Monterey, as well as a couple of coastal places, in California, yeah, I definitely would be hitting those beaches with the metal detector. And back then it was the old Fisher 1225X. Now I've got the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus, got the bigger coil and the smaller coil. I do like that smaller coil. I've been able to find that the discrimination, or at least the recovery rate, and being able to detect high trashy areas has allowed me to isolate the good targets from the bad targets, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's see. Hi, James Waters. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Just talking a little metal detecting since I can't be out there tonight because it's raining and it's thundering, and I don't want to be out there with my metal detector on a coin hunt at that point. All right. All right. That said, appreciate you guys joining. And, well, all for now. And happy hunting. Take care.